Welcome, and we back with another
Said we back, said
episode
we back, said we back, we
of the
back.
Kitchen Table Podcast, hosted by your boy Coach and his lovely wife V, 2 E's, and we here on season 2, episode 2, and we going at it again.
Yep.
Back into the cigar studio. I keep giving it names until I figure out a better name.
That name is
And yeah, let's get right into it. How was your week, my love?
My week was fairly decent. I can't complain. It could have been better. I keep telling myself I'm gonna wash my car, and I have yet to do that.
We were supposed to do that today.
We was supposed to do that today,
but I think
my homework took a lot longer than expected.
I think Jesus came down and said, "Y'all don't need to go to a manual car wash."
That is absolutely not what
I
he said.
gifted all these engineers.
That is absolutely not what he said. I want to
to
clean my own car. I want to put some sweat equity into my own car. I want to take the little sprayer and spray down the front and scrub it down like I used to do back in the day. Shoot. What's wrong with scrubbing your own car down? Sometimes the machines don't get all the bugs off. And so if you scrubbing it down yourself, I see the bugs, I'm getting the bugs off, right?
But you still could put sweat equity
into driving your car through the thingy, which is fine.
It's all the same.
It is all the same, but I would like to scrub. It's not cheaper, actually.
You get a monthly subscription.
To manually wash your car is cheaper with
a month. When the last time you manually went to a car wash?
I went to the one around the corner by the place. Over there, I went to that the last time I washed my car.
That's like $12 you paid.
It wasn't $12. I only paid $6.
Yeah, if you go there every week.
I don't need to go there every week. I don't wash my car every week.
That's $24.
And that's cheaper. That's the same price as I would getting a car wash membership.
Yep, and I go as many times as I want.
And that's fine.
I go twice a week sometimes.
No, if I'm going to get a car wash membership, I'm going to wash my car every single day. My daddy has a car wash membership, and he literally washes his car every single day.
What he does,
But still.
And I wash my car every other day.
Well,
not every other day, like twice a week.
If I pay that much for a car wash membership, they're going to see my car every day. And I want that car wash membership to include a vacuum out and to wipe down. I want a full customizationable thing. If I'm going to pay for a car wash membership, I want to have the car wash membership that has the detailing, so they vacuuming out my car, wiping down my seats, cleaning my windows, because sometimes you don't get the inside of your windows when you go through the automatic thing. But when you wash your own car, you get your inside windows, and the inside of your window your car is so dirty.
I can still do that with the automatic.
But you don't. That's the thing, because when you automatic, you just drive in there, and then you like, I ain't gonna go out there. You just drive out.
But how you get the inside of your window though?
I use my little cleaner thingy.
Okay then. So that's by going. I could go through the manual car wash, and then when it's time for me to vacuum and do all the stuff, I could clean out my thing. But I don't have any Windex in my car. That's what I need to get. That's the only reason why I haven't cleaned the inside of the windows yet.
You don't need Windex. You could use glass cleaner.
Well, glass cleaner Windex is the same thing.
They're not actually the same thing. You're not supposed to use Windex on glass or mirrors.
Maybe glass cleaner is what I'm saying. But it's the same. It does the same thing. But
they say Windex is a glass cleaner.
Yes.
It says it's a glass cleaner. But they say the spray on glass cleaner you should use that on your mirrors.
But it's still...
Either way it goes. You don't clean the inside of your windows when you're going into the automatic thing, because you like, I don't plan on vacuuming out my car. I don't plan on cleaning out. Like, if you don't plan on doing the extra, what's the point? So why not just go to the manual? You already got to get out your car. So you like, I'm already out here. I might as well clean my windows real good on the inside, wipe everything down real good, and then move on about your life.
But
But
I
I'm
can
gonna get a
still
car
do
wash
that.
membership. It's
But
fine.
you can still do that because I only vacuum my car out. Matter of fact, I only vacuum my car out. I vacuum my car one time, like 2 weeks ago.
Listen, I walk in
So
grass and stuff,
I do too
and
from
it be in
football
my
stuff.
car
So that's
because of
why.
the things that the floor mats that are in my car. Until I buy some of those WeatherTech floor mats like I had in my old car, I'm gonna have to vacuum my car out more consistently. But I'm also thinking if you would like to buy that little car vacuum that is on my TikTok account to, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, in my
TikTok.
TikTok cart,
Well,
preferably if you would just give me
you know what you can
$170
do.
to get out of my TikTok
So,
cart.
um,
700 likes for him to give me $150 to clean out my TikTok cart.
yeah, if you, that,
I would love that.
if yeah, that. But
That would be great,
also,
guys.
I was also on what day was that? On Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. I was up. Well, was it? Yeah, it was Friday night. I was up. Remember, like 4 o'clock. I was up like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was scrolling through TikTok, and it was so many people on live,
I know.
and they just giving these little people ain't even saying nothing. They just one lady was over there filing her nails, and people just throwing roses. She said, thank you, flowers. I don't even know what them things is for. So I clicked on one, and you gotta buy. It's like
Yeah, you
a
gotta buy
dollar.
them.
It's $1 for like
Yeah.
30. Like and so what they do, they collect that as money.
Yeah, that goes through as a profit for them. Like
So
every time my sister is live on her TikTok, you only got to be live for 30 minutes, like in order for you to start gaining the
yeah,
momentum. So
momentum.
she be having people giving her stars and flowers and putting hats and stuff on her. I'm
Yeah,
like, that
so
is so weird.
so
What'd you do?
I didn't
It
do nothing.
froze.
I think somebody's calling me, but I don't know what happened to the
Is
thing.
your watch ringing?
Huh?
Put your watch
No,
on
it's not.
D&D.
It's dead. My watch is
Oh
dead.
dang, we both
So
watches is dead. My watch
yeah,
dead.
somebody called, so it's fine. We can get right back to it. There it goes. See, it went away. No problemo.
I
I
didn't
don't
say
know
it
how
was a
long
problem.
that was doing that for, because I was looking at you.
I was looking at you.
But
We'll
that
find
just
out in
shows
post.
that just shows that we are doing this podcast. The main feed that we're on now is an iPhone. What iPhone is that?
15.
The iPhone 15. We record with an
Bro.
iPhone 15, and then also we got two little webcams doing the rest of the stuff. So that just
I don't
shows.
understand why that was
Yeah,
that
because
was
I'm not.
necessary.
I to be
You're
honest, I can't
weird.
edit that out. It's already happened, so I'm not about to.
I
I
can't edit
don't
that
know. And I
out.
was looking at you. Because how the setup is now, we more face to face now. Then yeah, then
Anywho, that's
whatever.
how
Then
my week
anyway,
went.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hopefully,
All right.
you'll
Hopefully
give
we
me
get
a car
better.
wash membership, and then I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to do this.
So I wanna go over a recap of last week of a topic that my wife runs some bells
Ooh.
with her comments that she made when
Wow.
we talked
I rung
about
some bells.
Gary Owen
Oh.
and how he explained how it's more socially acceptable for black women to date white man than for black men to date white men. I mean white women. No, if you date white men, that's on y'all. But for y'all, for black men to date white women, okay. And so somebody comment
A
on
long comment
that's a
too.
long
I don't
comment,
read the comments at all, so
but because it's connected to my
Mm.
Gmail, so I get the notifications on it.
Okay.
But this one's actually pretty good, and
Yes.
I only found just a little bit of to be factual information. Some of it I don't. It's in the ballpark.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think this is a woman, Nivea Gorgeous, and she spelled gorgeous GOURGUES. So gorgeous. All right. She put She put black men do not hate black women. This is a proven statistic by looking at who black men have kids with and marry. She said, on the flip side, many black women do in fact hate black men. We see this statistically, because it's how she writes, statistically, also in the fact that black women have birthed almost 2 million more mixed kids than black men have. That actually is a fact. It's in that ballpark, okay? So I did look that up. That's in that ballpark. And then we see that over 64% of black women have kids while only 47% of black men have kids. So black men has significantly less children than black women, but black men still get the majority of the blame. You also see, this is a long post, you also see how black women hate black men based off of the trends that give popularized on social media. And this is in quotation marks. My life got better after I stopped dating black men. That was a trend.
That is a trend.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and let you finish.
I looked that up. That was a trend. It was a popular social media trend to belittle black men while showing black women prominently dating white men. Mm-hmm. Or the Vesters, I don't even know what that is, and swirly pays to black women calling black men bullet bags. There are hundreds of examples of black women hating black men. So what do you have to say?
Listen, Nivea, gorgeous. Let me tell you something, baby girl. I understand that there is black women that dislike black men. I get that. I see that. I know that. But what I'm not going to put too much emphasis on is how black women don't like black men. Because one, I'm black. If you look next to me, he black. And that's mine. So I'm not going to be like, well, black women are always downplaying black men and blah, 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 blah. Because they do. But what we were discussing was how black women dating black men or black women dating white men and how they talk bad about black men dating white women. You said nothing in your comments about how black men, when they're dating white women, downplay and talk down on black women. Okay. So
but hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off with your white versus voice. So she technically she basically, because you were saying in the last episode, you were saying that black men down hate on black women a lot. You were saying that based off of. Yes. So that's what she's giving you approval.
And saying that black women downplay black men. And I get that. But the comments was the black men, how they dog black women when they're getting with white women. Or how even if they're not dating anyone and they tell you how much they dislike black women. Okay. So what I'm hearing is you don't like black people. No. Nivea.
No.
Is that it? You don't like black people?
So
just say you don't like black people. Okay. You don't support black women? Is that what this is?
Well, we don't know.
If you're a black woman and you don't support other black women, just say that. If you're not a girl's girl, just say that. Okay?
So we don't know if this person, she could be black or white.
Exactly.
But she was, so what she
black,
was doing.
If she white, why you always trying to give black statistics to black people? And if you black, girl, go find your daddy and let him love you.
Okay. So so the statistics that she was giving was when I was trying to explain to you that there are more black women dating white men than, and that is being more socially acceptable for black women to date white men than it is for black men to date white women. She was letting you know that
She ain't let me know nothing.
that it is more socially acceptable because there's not a trend. I looked it up. There's not a popular trend of black men hating on black women. But I'm gonna get to you with another comment we had from a this is from a guy. Okay, so this is Ron Drake, and he commented. He said, so he has negative. He was talking about when I asked you a question about have you dated a black man and you done him wrong, or you made a black man mad. He went over and remember at the end of it when I asked you a question. Yes. So he said, so he has a negative experience with black women, so he move accordingly, which is right. He move accordingly. And if you're not the type of black woman he's talking about, because they do exist, he's proven to you like there are black women out there and there are black men out there that do exist that don't like dating the same race due to bad experience. They're out there. We both know that. We both know that both parties do put down both parties.
You too PC for me.
No, I'm not being PC.
I'm being very PC.
I'm just saying we know that it's out there. Okay.
Go ahead, Ron.
So let me finish reading. Okay.
This better not be your mama Ron either.
And then we have social media and videos. We see the type. Blah blah blah. Then he said, "Don't worry about it. It's just like some black women shit on black men because they get with white guys. It's on both sides, but again, it's just socially acceptable one way. Heck, and he put that out. No, he put that all caps. He put heck, and it only towards white American women. If you get with a Scottish girl or a British girl,
white. That's also white.
And even a Russian, they're more acceptable in also America." White. Oh dang, I didn't get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh damn, I deleted the last of it. But yeah. Okay. So what you got to say about
all of these long, drawn out comments? Like, come on, let's be for real. Okay.
But I
don't care.
I do agree that it's both sides. I agree with your part, but your part was more you were saying that it's only black men putting down. But and then also when I listened to it because I posted, so I was able to re-listen to it. And you was throwing out white people who black people date that want to look and act like a black person, but you didn't go to the white people who are just themselves and they're white because and they not wearing eyelashes. They not. You just went to that you date putting down black women, but now you mess with a white woman who does the same thing. That's all the people you was putting down.
And some white women, they still date the same white women that wear regular lashes. They got their same body. They date those white women too, and they still talk shit about black women.
Okay,
they still talk the shit about the black woman.
We going to get on somebody that was on your side, even though both comments were on your side.
The third one comments on my side.
The third
None
one,
of them comments
this
on
lady,
my side.
Maya Joy.
Shout out to Maya Joy.
You must have seen that comment.
I actually don't read the comments.
She said she didn't go down memory lane. It's the blueprint.
Say it one more time for the people in the back, because we already know. Y'all may be seeing that 2-3% of how black people and how black men treat black women, or how black men who date white women treat other black women. Oh, we treat them respectfully and good, but we also know that other 60-70% of black men who literally talking down. It's a whole, as he said, allegedly, there's no trend of black men belittling black women, and it is. You can go to TikTok, put in black men belittling black women, a whole bunch of shit, tons of videos will pop up.
First of all, I never said that it's not, but I just said
you said you didn't see you didn't see any trends.
I said I didn't see any popular trends.
That is a popular trend.
Well, yeah, but popular trend is a trend that has millions of.
They know what it is.
Millions of hashtags. That's a popular.
We not
trend.
brainwashed. We know what we see.
I'm not knocking. That's the thing. You would make like I was knocking. I wasn't knocking you. I'm just saying it is more socially accepted for a black woman to date a white man. Because I personally don't know any black guys who are dating a white woman that are shitting on black women. Because if they shitting on a black woman, they shitting on their mama and their grandma, their sister. So I don't know them people. And yet
the same black
and I don't know them people.
Say the disrespectful stuff about the black women.
I don't know them people.
And yet they got a black mama, black sisters, black granny.
Why you going to
because
a 10?
It makes me so mad.
But what I'm saying is
that bothers me. It bothers my shana.
Because it would bother me too.
I'm black.
It would bother me too. But if I knew a guy who was shitting on black women, I'd be like, bro, that means you talking about your mama. You talking about my mama. You talking about your sister. I would address that. But I'm saying I don't know anybody. I have never seen anybody. I don't even entertain that type of stuff. That's entertain that type of stuff is like people who don't like LeBron but still buy tickets to go see him play because they want to hate him.
Me.
If I don't like that athlete, if I don't like that person, that human being, whatever, I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying a ticket. I'm not engaging it on social media. I'm not giving it no type of regulation. You on the head was giving it type, so you watching it so you see it, and you was like, I see it on social media. I like that. I don't see it.
I've seen it in real life, not just on social media. I've seen that in real life. As I said that last week. I know,
and that's why I asked you. Was that you that did that?
I messed up.
But let's get off that. We ain't been still that long time. Okay. Anywho, let's get into some weekly trending topics.
Some T&Ts.
And trending topics for the week. You know what I forgot to do? We don't worry about it. Let's get into some trending topics. Okay.
T&Ts. Trending topics.
T&Ts. So in trending topic news, there has been 2 dicks arrested for throwing their penises on the WNBA court. You see how I do
it's that? They're throwing green dildos.
Yeah, you see how I do it?
Because dicks. That just feels like... I just don't understand. Like, why they think that's funny.
I have no idea. I haven't really found, because the first guy arrested, he said that it was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, like a prank.
And he was trying to get views on TikTok. The other guy, he haven't said anything, but there's a thing going that the other guy, the second guy who got arrested, so I think it happened like 4 times. The second guy who got arrested, it hit a man on the shoulder and it fell next to his like 10-year-old niece. So people are saying like he should go to jail for he should be charged for what you call that? Like a when you rape, yeah, he should be charged for like a pedophile, a sex offender. There you go. He should be on the sex offender list for that because it was a minor in the presence. But they getting charged. The first guy got charged like indecent exposure, and some other stuff. So
crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I try to find they took all the clips off of all the good clips off of social media, so I couldn't really get the clip of the one lady who said something. But I think is in my opinion, I think it's going towards so after, because it started happening after Cam Newton had the interview with Brittany Griner. Okay, the basketball player that got
yes.
And so when she said that her son is gonna be calling her daddy. Yeah. And so I think it was a lot of people in that comments was saying stuff about it. And so I'm thinking it's going towards that. In my opinion, I don't know. It's going towards that, and with the lady, the bad chick, Carter. I can't think of her first name. Is it Carter? I can't think of her first name. But she dating this other chick. They was both on the same. They both went to college together. Then they both was on the same basketball team. And then they both, yeah. And I think, and they was kissing on the court at one moment when they met at their game. Their teams played against each other. Da da da. Yeah. So I think it's referring to all that stuff, but. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't get it. I don't know why they would do something like that, but yeah.
I think it's dumb. And they've got enough plastic penises on that
topic.
Yeah. The WNBA, they got enough of their own penises. If they wanted a plastic penis thrown at them, they can afford the best of the best, not the green ones.
But that goes into trending topic number 2 with the what you want to call, she a stud, but she said that a true stud is a virgin. We got the clip. You want to hear the clip?
A true stud is a virgin.
You want to hear the clip?
Wow, that is a true stud.
How, nigga? You got to give me some. How is that? How do you qualify versus
First of all, what's a stud?
You have to define that.
A virgin. See, these motherfuckers is putting boy clothes on women. Those are just tomboys.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A stud is a virgin.
Okay. A stud is a virgin.
You goddamn right. A stud is a virgin. I'm setting the bar high right now. If you let a nigga play with you, hug you to go viral, if you go along to get along, if you don't speak your voice, hey, that's what you gotta go through. Can't let a motherfucker play with you on no level. I'm defining the stud. Cause I'm so sick of you hoe ass niggas just want to go viral, sticking stud in the motherfucking caption.
Yeah.
Trying to go viral. But niggas put a bald head on a bitch and say, this stud. Bitch got 6 kids. What are we even talking about?
So break it down.
Yeah, what you think about that? Because I, in my opinion, I think she's speaking the truth.
Foolishness.
It's some foolishness.
That's foolishness.
But first of all, I want to say this: I'm scared as shit of her. She look like a straight nigga, and I think that because remember, it was a clip going around that wnba was pregnant.
Oh.
And
yeah,
she
you
was
ain't gotta
that,
have the bum
I know,
to be pregnant as a lady.
But I know,
got options.
Yeah, you got options. But you think she gonna carry a baby? If she met somebody, but if she want to, but you think the way she looking, they think she gonna carry? Everybody gonna be like, everybody gonna look at
with full beards carrying babies. It's a stud on TikTok right now with a full beard, probably carrying a baby.
Man. She
slipped on some
penis.
penis.
Studs out here going.
if you're letting them get you from the back end, you still you know. At the end of the day, a stud is still a lady with a hoo-ha, and she still can get that. Whether you wear boy clothes or not, you still a girl. And if you feel like you got to be a virgin to be a stud, it's crazy. Because you become a stud. Well, some lady,
but she said
boys,
you can't because a stud they're technically are identify themselves as a man.
No, they don't technically identify themselves as a man. Most studs technically identify themselves as a masculine female.
Okay,
so they still a female, they just masculine. They don't play that touching us gay stuff.
But what?
Touching gay stuff with the boys. They be like, I'm
with the boys,
you know
but
hey. Unless she like. Hey,
so are studs supposed to be like? Is it like a fours down there, or is it like clean shave? Is it like?
It depends on the stud. Some studs don't like hair. Some studs is like, hey, I'm all natural. Yeah, and some studs is like, that's gross. I need to get all the body hair up off my body. I don't like it. That's like some men. They don't like men body hair. Men body hair. They don't like body hair either. So they shave their legs, their chest, they areas.
I do that too. You know, I
all
like
the things.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
That's an interesting question. That's it. What she said, I was actually intrigued. I was intrigued because I was looking at her, and she said, "It's women out here want to be studs with 8 kids." With 8 kids coming out, you ain't a virgin.
You didn't transition. You decided, you know what?
So,
I want to be a boy.
But do studs? Do they? So like. No, I don't want to get that's touchy because I don't want people to be coming at me thinking I'm, you know, because we got homies that you know, my sister. I'll be wanting to ask her questions. So what is she
Wow. Wow. Get out of there. Out of there.
I'm out.
Oh,
all right.
This nigga be taking us down homes we cannot afford to dig out of. Okay.
Oh man.
This nigga tripping. Trending topic number 3
is 3. All right. So
Kevinonstage is going on tour with Tony Baker, the Ball Brothers tour. If you haven't gotten your tickets, get it now because it's a show you don't want to miss. It's gonna be hilarious.
First of all,
that was free promo. So go ahead and we're gonna clip that, and then I'm gonna share it. That's free promo because everybody gotta eat. We
ain't eating off their free promo.
We could. You don't know they may share our video. You don't know. We can clip it.
Do you know something that I don't know?
We never know. Sure, we never know. Can't be sharing promo video. He be like, you know what? That was free promo. I ain't even gonna hold. You know what? I ain't even gotta make this video today. I'm just gonna share that video. Yeah. You just never know.
Okay, we'll do it again.
I gave up. You better clip that from what you got the first time. Now back to regular scheduled programming.
All right, the topic number 3. This one. I picked this one because you know the last trend topic. I picked this one because you know I be on that status sometimes. Sometimes I go in places and I just be a boss, and you know. And so Iggy was talking to
Iggy Azalea?
Iggy Azalea. You know. Azalea. There's no G in there, huh? It's Azale.
Yeah, you adding letters just like black people. Just adding letters to other people's names.
Well, she said a real boss never asked for the bill. And you know, there've been times
all the time.
I know. So I'm sitting there like, hey,
we do that all the time. We just be like, we know we're gonna have to pay.
There you go.
Take the card.
You know, so you want to hear it? I got the clip. You want to hear the clip?
I want to hear the clip.
If you're gonna like make a boss move when you're at dinner, you have to make sure that you already put your card down before you go in.
So that was like negative.
So the check never comes. A real boss never sees the check.
So I'm not a boss.
Sees the check.
I'm just saying if you want to be one.
But I gotta
check doesn't come.
But you want me to be honest?
Check is handled.
You want me to be honest though? Mm-hmm. I like getting it and looking at it and making sure they didn't extra charge me.
That's what an executive assistant is for.
I need an executive decision.
Right.
I need
Nikolai, can you check the check?
He should be looking over the bill.
He's doing it.
Good, see? He's checking it.
Grab a snack with the 5 gifted.
Making sure you do a good tip, and then you never see the thing. You just say, are you ready to leave, babe? And then you walk on out that. And she says, what about the check? And you say, I already took care of it.
And that's going to turn her on. I'm not going to lie. I never even thought of some shit like that. You're really, like, experienced.
Isn't that the same white guy who said how much he hates black people in all his little podcasts? He was talking stuff to Kai and calling him all kind of terrible names.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, that's the white guy who said all those mean things, and then he went on Sway in the Morning. Not Sway in the Morning. He went on that show with Just Hilarious on it. What's that show?
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. And he was like, "Oh man, they didn't even dap me up."
But remember we talked about that. But they did dap them up. They did. Said, they said all right.
That was him.
Yeah. But I don't. Yeah, I think. Yeah, but they did dap them up. But I felt that one.
Because you
I
feel like
felt
you're a
that.
boss.
Because, you know, I do that when we go to expensive restaurants and I know the bill gonna be and he bring the check out, already here you go. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even look at it.
Because then, you know, like when I booked the reservation, I already got an estimate about the money that we I already know.
Well, pre-estimating money don't make it a boss move.
Hey, they don't know that though. And that goes into, because we especially go to these white places, they be like, and here you go, player. Here you go. Sometimes I pay with the Apple Card so they can see that hard metal come through. Here you go. Here you go.
You get on my nerves. Now sometimes I pay with the Apple Card. Well, bring the card.
Bring the card. Give you go. Because, you know, we had this conversation, you know, what was that, Tuesday? Remember when you was racially profiled?
Oh,
After the dude was like, "Who? You ain't never." The last person had a white car, and you were like, "Yeah, I got a new car."
Like, what do you mean? Like,
but
I can't afford a nice car. Like, what? I'm not allowed to have a nice car, white man.
But you know, I told my wife, and I want y'all to feel me on this. See, when white people this is why I say, you know, I ain't never been profiled, because what I do is I stress the truth a whole lot. If that was me, I would have said, yeah, I own 5 businesses. That car right there was the business car, is in the shop. This my personal car, and I'd have been flexing. I have done that. I have done that with her business. I go and tell these white folks like, oh yeah, you know, my wife does this, and this. Don't come at me like that. If you want to ask questions, I'm gonna give you the answer that you're not expecting. And then they be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I bought my wife a car. They be like, what? They be like, how much you make? Don't worry about it, little B. Don't worry about it.
It's on my nerves.
My pockets is tight.
Yeah, they tight all right.
I'm tight with
like
money,
a
baby.
G-string.
Yeah, I go at it like that.
I don't even think about it in that way. I think about it as in like, why you trying to make it seem like this little black girl ain't got no monies? This little black girl can't afford this nice little luxury vehicle? Like, what? Because
that's why you go in and
definitely
tell
made it
them.
seem like my car was too nice for me to be driving it.
But that's why you go back and if they want to think that way, you put them in their place by just saying, you know what? That right there is the business car. This one right here is my personal car. Okay. I have 5 people that work for me that also have a business car provided through my business. And this mine personally is in the shop. So I had to use my personal car to handle things. Hi, my name is, and then you say, I also do XYZ.
No.
And I'm a working business owner. I'm a black business owner. That's how you do that.
I am a black business owner.
Okay then. You ain't lying.
That's
You ain't lying.
I am a black
You may be
business owner.
stretching the truth a little bit, but guess what? You ain't lying.
How we get here?
I don't know, because I just felt like getting
Oh.
it.
We always find somewhere else and we just got off track.
Got off
We
track.
just say, get back in the car.
It was good. I'm just saying. You know.
Now.
All right. Yeah, you said no. Oh, did you? I did tell you about Jeezy. We talked about that Jeezy. I didn't put on thing though, but Jeezy gave
Akon
her.
Young Jeezy?
No, Jeezy was going to a concert and he took a Uber from South Carolina.
And the car broke down?
Yeah, his car broke down. Took an Uber from South.
Ghetto.
So the thing, people trying to figure out. They trying to figure out how much he paid the guy, because he paid him and he gave him tickets to the concert, and he probably paid for his hotel for the night too.
Well, that's very nice of
Because
Jeezy.
that's from South Carolina. That was like an 8-hour drive. Eight, because it's 10 hours from Atlanta to Baltimore. And they went from South Carolina to Baltimore because his car broke down in South Carolina.
And I still try to figure out why you just didn't grab another flight.
But the flight, all flights
From
out
the-
of Atlanta canceled.
Oh yeah, that was the storm.
Yeah, it was a storm.
Well, that's
He had to-
you
he
better
had to be
have
at
to
a-
pay me, making me
Yeah.
drive through a storm,
And he
and
had to
I
be at
could have
a
got hit
concert.
with a hurricane.
And he had to be at the concert.
You
And
better
they got,
pay me
And he
real
got there like literally
handsomely.
like 30 minutes before he was about to get on stage.
Yeah, he should have paid him real
Yeah.
handsomely.
But what would you would have
Because-
said? Because I would have started out with, if he'd have said how, because he said the dude, he told him name his price. And so
$10,000.
basically he probably canceled the Uber ride. And so, because if you go through Uber gonna take
Yeah.
a percentage off top.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be $10,000.
Yeah,
maybe 20, depending on how I feel.
I'm gonna look at, okay, my car, the price of my car, I owe about $20K.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say 45. If you think about it, I'm gonna be 45.
I ain't gonna start that high, but I'm gonna, because I'm gonna say
45.
I'm gonna
Because
say, man,
I gotta
my-
drive.
I'm gonna say my
butt
car,
cheeks.
my car is, I still owe about $20K. Can you pay my car off? You give me 20 stacks for my car. My car paid off that. Hey,
No,
cause then I'm like, and then give me a hotel back before I could come back.
no, I need 45K. I need 45K just off jump, because for one, how you know I ain't got kids? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm leaving my kids for that 8-hour drive? I gotta drive all the way there.
And then you got-
And then I gotta drive all the way back, because mind you, this is my car. So how I'm gonna get my car back from North Carolina, from wherever he wins going to, back to North Carolina? My car gonna be stuck there. If I fly home, if you say I'm gonna fly you home, now when I get home, how I'm gonna get to my car? That's the real question right there.
First of all, why would he fly him home
Exactly,
if he drove
because
there?
you saying I drove you all the way there, and now you like, I'm gonna need you to pay me for my drive there, and I'm gonna need you to pay me for my drive home. So that's gonna be 45.
Makes sense. That makes sense. But I'm not
That's
gonna
why
say
I'm asking you for $45,000.
$45,000.
I don't need your tickets to your show. I really don't. Jeezy, Akon, and Young Jeezy, it's really the ones that I like. And if Akon ain't there, ain't no reason for me to go. So I don't need your tickets to your show. I don't need you to pay for a hotel either, because I'm not broke. I can pay for my own hotel, but you gonna give me $45,000 because I'm driving this far. I can pay for my own hotel for that night. Okay, I can afford to cover my own
Yeah,
hotel.
because he give you $45,000.
Exactly.
But
That
that only
too.
makes sense. I'm gonna
It always makes sense.
I'm gonna calculate. Okay, I gotta get you there, and then I need a place to sleep because I'm not gonna come right back. And then I throw in, okay, I lie. I got kids that's a babysitter, and they gonna have to keep them. They gonna have to keep them
for
kids
2 days.
for 2 days. I gotta get back. Oil change, and then tire
need tires,
rotation,
because I
gotta
done
do all
drove this
things.
8-hour
Yeah,
drive.
and I got to drive back 8 hours. And, no telling. And then it's weather, so no telling what my car gonna look like throughout this storm. And then y'all probably smoking, so now I gotta get the car clean, detailed. So you get my car cost this much. You pay off the car. You pay for me a hotel. You give me money to eat. You let me eat backstage in your green room. Let me get view side. I need the side view. I need the curtain view from the side so I can have that recording.
Not for my ears.
And then I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to get onto my podcast.
This nigga, listen.
Hey, I'm trying to
He trying to do
flip.
shameless plugs
I'm
and
trying to
stuff.
flip, cause now he get on here and he already tell the story about what's happening, and then I tell everybody what happened, and I say, and I got a picture with him, and then I'm like, check out the podcast coming soon, the interview coming soon.
You know how you can do that as well. You know how them Uber drivers be having those cameras in their car,
Yeah,
just
but-
facing the front and the back, and then you let them know, hey, I just want y'all to know y'all being recorded.
Nah, that's just,
Yeah, because I need you to know you being
Because-
recorded, because just in case something crazy pop off, I just want you to be aware that you're being recorded.
No.
Even though they don't even have to tell them that, you just can see yourself being
Yeah,
recorded.
but-
And now I'm having a conversation with you, dog, as I drive you from where we are to where we are, and then I'll be like, listen, I drove Jeezy and his people all the way to North Carolina, all the way to North Carolina, from North Carolina or wherever they were driving them to.
First of all, they drove from South Carolina
Oh shit!
to Baltimore.
Why was it in South Carolina? They still racist in South Carolina.
He was gonna drive from Atlanta to Baltimore. The car broke down in South Carolina because it got hit by some wind and something hit their car through the wind and the rain.
Okay, I want to go back to how much they was gonna offer to pay me. So when they asked me to name my price and I started at $45,000, I hope he negotiates with me. That's the thing, because they be like, 45, man, that's a lot. What about 30? And I'd be like, bet.
What you expected to say?
I need you to negotiate, because if I start high, I need them to negotiate with me and be like, you said 45, I'm going to go down to 30. And I'll be like, nah, I'm going to say 35. And then he say 32. And I'm going to say 33.50. You know, I'm going to be negotiating with you because I got to negotiate because you told me name my price. I'm going to start high and he got to negotiate down. Negotiate me down real low to wherever you need to get to. But as long as it's still in the high 20s, mid 30s, we in there, dog. I'm driving you where you need to go. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow. Let's go, buddy.
What she said.
Akon and Young Jeezy trying to make things easy and way to go. Oh, I do know that other Jeezy song said I tatted on my back. Him saying I'm my city, but it's sounding on my back. Yeah, man, I got it on my back. They say I left my city, but I got it on my back. That's a great one. That's on my workout playlist too. I only know that part though, and I don't even think that's the right part.
You used to listen to Jeezy when we
all the time.
So you know,
I know old school Jeezy. I don't know new school Jeezy, but old school Jeezy when he was selling bricks. I know that
Snowman. He don't do he say Snowman anymore?
No more.
Snowman.
Because he don't sell bricks no more. He got a daughter. He trying to, be a good father with his daughter that he shares with his ex-wife.
Good
Jenny
father.
my Jenny. She ain't on what's that TV show no more? That talk show, The View. She ain't on there. Ain't nobody on The View no more besides Whoopi. She the only person left on The View.
What time did The View come on?
I have no clue.
I got a fun fact. The View is named after a restaurant, and I wanted to go there. We went to California. It's in California. It's a restaurant that at the top, and it's called The View.
Yeah, just like that restaurant that was in Kansas City. That was the Sky.
The Sky, yeah. So
yeah, that spins around. It's all the same. Yeah, they all the same. I'd be worried that my food gonna fall on the ground. Why is the floor still spinning? Why am I spinning?
It's a slow spin. But I think a lot of them stop because it's another one that
I don't want to spin, and I don't want to be up that high spinning. Didn't you see that video where them people was up that high spinning, and now the little wire fell, and so now they hanging and spinning? Absolutely, the ham and cheese not. No, I will not die trying to be in the sky eating food. What?
First of all,
I like the sky. It looks beautiful from the ground. No.
Anywho,
no, we will not be going into the view or the skies.
Anywho,
no.
But it's a next time we go to Cali, they got the I think it's in Beverly Hills.
Cali for Christmas.
Beverly Hills or I don't know, Hollywood. I don't know, but it's called the Gucci. The Gucci got a restaurant, not
Gucci Mane,
not Gucci Mane.
Oh,
but Gucci, the clothing brand. They got a restaurant. They bring everything out in Gucci suitcases. So when I get my whiskey sour, it's gonna come in that suitcase that opens up and all the smoke come out. Bro, you can't tell me that ain't sick.
You gonna be paying for a Gucci suitcase, and the drink is the same drink that you was gonna get.
I'm not taking that suitcase home.
I know that's what I'm saying.
As a matter of fact, I almost bought you a Louis Vuitton bag.
Almost don't count,
but
you
that thing was $6,000. The dude at my job, he went to go and fix somebody's electric wires and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the lady paid him in a $6,000 Gucci bag. Out the ain't even being used. Got the certificate and everything.
The thing is,
and
if he
gave
had
it,
nobody to sell it to,
he gave
why
it
he take that
to
as
he gave
payment?
it to he gave it to another coworker, and he told her, "Do try to see if somebody could buy it." I told her because I was fit. I'm like, this it feels so.
Listen,
I'm talking about
luxury brands like that ain't never been my thing.
But I'm just saying
I know.
the feel of it. I was like, this is what real Louis Vuitton feel like. Oh my god!
I've never felt fake Louis Vuitton.
It felt so, and it had a certificate. I told her, I said, call Louis Vuitton and see if you can sell it back to us. Say I got the certification and everything.
Yeah.
And get that $6,000.
Or take it to a purse reseller.
And it had somebody's name on there from China. I said, that name, well, that could be some rich China person that got a house over here.
Get on my nerves.
And I'm just saying, that was almost, but I said, well, I got $100.
Get on my nerves. I got $100. How much you want for it? I got $75.
So to the black man with no hairline.
This man is on something today. And it ain't water.
Oh man. Okay. Now I got it. And all my shoes on that side.
Then it's just on the tray.
Dang.
Well, if I could open up this drawer where my napkins are.
Let's open the drawer. That's what the drawer there for. Shoot, pretty soon, what I was about to say, we gonna start a questionnaire. We're gonna start a questionnaire thing where we have a thing sitting here, a little bowl, and we both put in every week. We'll put in like 3-4 questions every week, and every so often we just pull out a question, and then we whoever pull out a question got to ask the question. Or it can be like, if you answer a question that's like off the wall, and it's like nigga, what? Pull a question out. Now you gotta answer that. It can be like anything. The question can be like a truth to dare, or dare, not a truth to dare, but a truth, like a truth question. We ain't
there
doing
will be
dare.
no dares.
Ain't doing no dares up on here. But yeah, that
too old for truth or dare.
But it's like
dare
a truth, like a truth, like what was the worst date you been on type of truth, or
one with you.
Well, it must not been too bad because you're still here. That's what I thought, nigga.
I was trying to think about that date. What date that was?
That's what I thought,
man.
Nigga.
I don't know about the worst date. I don't think we've had any worst dates. We've had some worst dates where like we went out and then one of us got ticked off and it ruined the date.
Well, that wasn't the worst date. That
does make it a worst date because you'd be like, we wanted to have an interaction and then you was a jerk.
But those days is when you be pushing the narrative instead of just letting the day flow. What?
Oh, I was about to.
You be pushing the narrative instead of just let the day flow.
Me?
Yep.
I pushed the narrative?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. You be like, I thought you. I be like, nigga, quit saying I thought. It just interact. It just go with the flow of how the relationship is going. I mean, or how, not the relationship, but how the day is going. The date is going.
You know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let that stew.
Why you gonna let that stew?
Let that stew.
Because you gonna hold it up for next time.
I'm gonna let that stew.
And then
because you tried to eat. That's what the kids
whatever. Do. Okay, and that just brings us up to the question of the day. Okay. That was the question. Well, that
What's
could
your
have been.
favorite gas
But just
station?
the what?
That was our question of the day at work yesterday.
What?
What's your favorite gas station?
This thinking about gas station. Quick Trip. Let me. Where my camera at? Where my camera at? My camera right there.
That's your
Quick
camera.
Trip. Quick Trip. Listen
my
to me.
God.
QT. Born. Where were y'all born in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
I think so. Right. Quick Trip. Quick Trip. QT is what they call you. Okay. Now, when we first moved to Texas, it was only one Quick Trip.
It was
just that one getting into Texas outside of that. That was the only one. It was a big one too. That was the first big one I ever seen.
Yes.
Okay. And there wasn't none where we live at. Then all of a sudden, in the past 3 years, they done popped up everywhere. Okay.
The last 7. They just been popping up because they popped up.
The pop up. So the last 5, 6 years. I think the first one came, I think our second year here.
Yeah.
Okay. So he been everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the first Quick Trip that came on I-35 in Round Rock,
here we go.
and I went in there and I got me a slushie, not a Slurpee, because that 7-Eleven, they supposed to be open 7 to 11, 7 days a week. And they ain't open 7 to 11. They open 24 hours.
Wow.
But I made me a slushie. And I went up there and I made a slushie the same way I've been making this slushie for the past 25 years in Kansas City, Kansas, Wyandotte County. It's probably been long. I'm going to say the last 30 years. Because when I was able to get
now
up
it's 30
and
years?
yeah, because I was able, at 5 or at 6, 7, I'm able to get up there now. So, and I always did a mix. So I would do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, mix all flavors that you had. And when it came to Round Rock, and I went to the gas station and I made a mix, and I went up to the counter, the lady said, "What you got there?" I said, "A slushie." She said, "It looks cute." I said, "Yeah, you just mixed." She said, "What? You mixed?" I said, "Yes. I mixed every flavor that I like. Not all of them, but I mixed every one that I like. And this is what it made." And it was like different. She said, "Y'all, they do that?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, this is, she was from a Quick Trip, and because the name tag,
Mm-hmm.
she was from a Quick Trip in someplace in Dallas."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Kansas City. We got Quick Trips everywhere. And this is how we make our slushies." And she said, "I have never done that." And boom.
Really?
Boom.
Really, Jigga?
Y'all mofos want to build a slushy machine that automatically mixes. Was it a great idea?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Applause. You get the applause. It was. But it was my idea.
No, it wasn't.
It was my idea.
People have been making suicides forever. I don't think you can say that word. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. But
It's a slushie.
Yeah.
You mix. That's when you mix all the flavors that you like together. It's like a suicide.
But we ain't in Kansas, so I don't know when it first started. All I know is
People do that at 7-Eleven. They mix all the
first of
different
all,
things.
them Slurpees at 7-Eleven is not good. Who likes a straw with a spoon attached to the bottom of it? And theirs is never operating. That's why theirs is not popular. A Quick Trip slushie is the best slushie because it lasts.
Why are you
It
throwing
gives you-
shade at 7-Eleven?
I'm not throwing shade at 7-Eleven. All
You
I'm
just
saying
said their
is
machines never work.
it
Like
ain't never
McDonald's.
working. It ain't never working.
You said it like McDonald's ice cream machines.
7-Eleven lost their touch when they started to sell. They started to franchise their things out for 5 to 10 years to all these people coming from overseas and stuff. And now they ain't keeping them clean because those guys are working literally 24 hours. And they talking to their peoples back at home. They work the night shift and they talking to their peoples back at home when it's daytime.
Wow, who hurt you at 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven. But
Jeez.
y'all owe me.
Past tense trauma.
Okay.
Wow.
Y'all owe me. But it was a great idea. I ain't
You
gonna
should
lie.
you should name a slushie after him. Maybe it'll make him feel
It
better.
would make me feel better. Look at that smile on my face.
Ting. That's the sound effect you need. The
But what I was saying, we was going into the question of the day. See, you got me all out of the woodwork, out of the.
Because I said question of the day at work was, what's your favorite gas station?
Okay.
We answered it.
In a marriage. So I believe the most important decision in life is who you marry. That's very important. People out there who don't know, you just can't marry anybody. You have to make sound decisions when you are wanting to marry somebody.
True that.
Okay. So, with that being said, when you accepted my choice of choosing you, I said I threw that out there. I chose you.
Mm-hmm.
You accepted it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you was
Jeanette, probably.
Dang. What red flags do you look for when you start dating?
Wow. What red flags do I look for when I start dating? Like,
or no, like when you started dating, or when you was in the process of acknowledging that I was going to be the one that you was going to spend the rest of your life with. During that whole process, what were you looking for? Like, what red flags were you looking for to narrow down a choice, or was there red flags?
doom, 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 doom.
And you can be honest. You ain't got a lot of me, Craig.
I'm not. I'm trying to think about the ones at that time. I'm trying to think about those ones. I would say consistent work was always a, like, if you ain't got no job now, hold on, we not about to play this against you because I got a job, so you gotta have a job. That's crazy. Shucks. A red flag was a mattress on the floor. Whew.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
But yet,
hold on, little B. Hold on.
Hold on, little B. Wow.
In that time,
You had a mattress on the floor.
Okay, but
and you didn't have no headboard.
Okay, the headboard was the wall. It didn't go nowhere.
Wow.
And my bed was always against the corner. Even when I was growing up, I always had my bed against the corner of the wall, and because that's where it was cooler at. On the wall was always cool, so I always would lean against the wall. And then if I want to sit up, I can lean against the wall. See, like now I can't sit up. If I'm sitting up,
You can't sit up because we have very luxurious fat pillows.
Well,
that's not allowing you to sit up fully.
But I came from humble beginnings. Okay,
humble beginnings, as I didn't have no headboard and my bed was on the floor.
Hey, I got it out the mud.
That's humble beginnings. I don't want no parts in that because we had a bed frame and a headboard. It don't cost that much for a bed frame and a headboard.
Well.
It was the furniture store in Kansas City off of 18th Street, down the street from Wyandotte. That furniture store had.
Talking about 7 Heaven?
No, not 7 Heaven. That's in Missouri.
Oh.
It was down the street from the Mad Jacks, that little furniture store right there on that corner.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
That was a great furniture store. All the furniture was new. You could have got a metal bed frame for $40, maybe not even 40, maybe $20. You could have got a headboard that connected to that metal bed frame, or you could have got a headboard that didn't connect to it, just to get yourself off the floor. Because the way the bed feel on the floor is different from the way it feels when it's actually propped up on something.
But now,
I'm just saying,
you said that was a red flag, but. When we got together, your headboard wasn't attached to your bed.
But I had a headboard.
And
I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Your bed was on tubs.
Yes, because I had broke my bed frame.
Okay, so how you go come at me and
But
you was
it
living
wasn't
on
on the
tubs?
ground because I broke my bed frame, and it wasn't on the ground, and I still had a headboard disassociating my bed from the wall. Yup.
But
And I do it again
But-
because my totes was full of books, and I do it again if
and you
need
used to have to
be.
jump. That bed was so
And
high,
I loved how tall it was.
and she used to have to jump up in the bed.
And I loved how tall that bed was. It was great. I love a big high bed off the floor.
Dude.
Off the floor.
No. Oh, but
But that was a red flag for me. That was a red flag for me.
But that was a red flag that was like, this is this. But
yeah, but I was just like, okay, we can fix that. Yeah, because you was
but-
like, well, I don't need no bed frame, no, for real. We don't need no bed frame. You said that so many times,
Yeah,
I wanted to punch you in your throat.
I don't need no
That's
bed
why
frame.
it was a red flag, because you kept saying you didn't need no bed frame. And I was just like, what do you mean we don't need no bed frame? We
didn't.
do. You said it too many times. You believed it in your core that having a bed frame, you didn't need it.
Look at my face.
Nigga, because you said it.
It didn't
didn't
bother me
care.
none. You know,
And that's the problem.
but the thing, it didn't bother me none because my bed was in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
My room was always clean.
Mm-hmm.
It was because I didn't have nothing in there. So, but hey,
Nothing.
that was the only red flag.
Oh.
Cause like me, like I
Only red flag I can
believe,
think of at this moment.
I believe like guys, we try to ignore red flags on certain things. Like we deal with more red flags than I believe women do. I think women, if like you said, not having a job is a red flag. You can't be not have a job now. But like me, if you ain't got no job, I'm gonna ignore the possibility. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm like, okay, I can. Yeah, I mean, okay, you ain't got a job. We can. If you get a job down the line, you want to start doing something. Hey, let's talk about getting a job. XYZ. I won't make it like a priority until it's like okay, I come home and you not doing this and you not doing that and XYZ. Then it's like, okay, little girl, you need to get a job.
Little girl?
Yeah.
Not little girl.
Little girl, you need to get a job.
You got me messed up.
All right. But if it's
always
just
had a
like,
job.
but if it's just like, okay, you know, we can, like a lot of guys know, like for instance, like the dude who he a baseball player, ex-retired baseball player. He was Holly Berry's first husband.
Oh, and he said he didn't like her because she didn't have a maternal instinct.
Yeah,
Why
she
they
didn't
got
want to.
divorced, 'cause she wasn't cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, she didn't cook. She didn't clean.
And she Holly Berry.
Yeah, she like to me. That you ain't cooking, you ain't. And that's fine. Me,
It's
you got
Holly
money. Hey,
Berry.
we gonna pay for this. We gonna pay for this.
This chef, this housekeeper,
I
and
pay-
baby, the food gonna be cooked and the
Hey,
house
it's
gonna be clean. Because I got the coin to cover it.
Hey,
And
I ain't
it's
worried about
Holly
it.
Berry.
I ain't worried about it.
Shoot, I'm ready
See?
for that
I'm
aspect
ready
of
for
my
that.
own house. Okay, I'm ready to get there in my own house because listen,
See, like you know, like
because I will.
you know. So, but there's things like red flags, like even to the like to our marriage now. And it's like, okay, I can whatever. It's not.
Not you saying you got red flags. In
Well, it's
your
not
marriage.
red. It's not
'Cause
red
if you got
flags.
red flags, we can fight.
It's not red flags. It's more like whatever. Like to you, if I'm not doing a certain thing, you gonna make it be known. You not
That's
doing
not
it,
true.
whatever. Hey,
That's
hey,
not true at all.
it come to a point of be like, all right now you want to talk about me not doing, but you gonna do this. Why you only do, you know? But it's like, nah.
Do you want to
Nah.
fight? Because if you want to fight, we could take this in the living room.
But that's true though. Why we gotta take it to the living room?
Because outside is hot. It's still too hot outside to take it outside. So we gotta take it to the living room. That was so aggressive.
Huh?
He right over there.
When he was over here.
Oh, you know, I heard it in the
whatever.
front.
But yeah,
You are a red flag.
but so it is. I do think it's important that who you pick is an it's an important decision because you can't be out here because nowadays
Ugh.
this generation dating. I'm so happy that we were born in the 90s and we got.
I was born in the
Yeah.
80s.
Well,
but yeah. We grew up
But
in the 90s.
I'm so happy
we grew up in the 90s.
Grew up in the 90s.
Yes. And what this is right now? Absolutely.
I couldn't do
I'd
it.
be like,
I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna have two dogs of my own
I couldn't
in a
do it.
house, and I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be so content by myself. If I grew up in these time frames now, content
I
by
couldn't do it.
myself.
I couldn't do it
Because now I see why people be like, "Oh, the dating pool got a little poop in it." Cause it do,
And
and
then,
he
'cause-
pooping in another boy.
what? Hold on. Rewind.
Yeah, he pooping on another boy.
Who pooping on another boy?
They be pooping on each other
Hey.
now, and it's a kink, and that's a no for me, dog. Why would you let somebody poop on you? You let R. Kelly pee on you, and now you letting somebody do number two? What?
That's a king.
That's a kink. People is letting people poop on them. All willy dang nilly, just hot steaming
Lord
poop.
Jesus. I ain't.
What?
I don't know who pooping on who, but I ain't pooping on nobody.
And I'm gonna go to
I'm
jail if
I'm-
somebody poop on me outside of an infant. Outside of an infant, I'm going to jail. If you just happen to listen, that's the only person who is entitled to poop on me is an infant, an infant, a month-old baby.
Even when you're old and I gotta change and you poop on. Oh, that ain't gonna be it. What's wrong with you?
First of all,
What's wrong with you?
I can't stand you.
You
Because
ain't.
why do I have to be the one to be
Hey,
old?
Because who else gonna be pooping on me?
Hopefully, no one is pooping on anyone.
We old and you like, I need help getting the diaper off. Can you help me? And I put in you. I'm like, oh,
It's okay. I'm gonna have house nurses. So I'm gonna have a homemade. So I ain't
man.
even worried about all of that. If I get to the point where I need to wear a diaper, I'm gonna have a homemade. My home aid is gonna take real good care of me. As much money as I'm paying into Medicare and Social Security, they better stop playing with my money.
Yeah, I'm what she said. I'm not
Stop playing with my money.
I'm not changing your diapers.
I know where the love is. He say that now, but if push come to shove, if he had to, he would. If he had to, he probably would.
Yeah, if it's like
Because I don't
If
know why
we
he faking a
old-
funk. Even if we not old, I don't know why he faking a funk.
hold on, but if we old, I don't know.
Sir,
but if it's like
you held my hand while I was trying to tinkle in the bathroom at the hospital. You was in the bathroom with me.
well, first of all,
In the bathroom. Because I didn't want to be by myself.
first of all,
I
okay.
need you
First
to
of
hold my
all,
hand.
I wasn't in the bathroom.
Yes, you were in the bathroom.
I was on the side and I had my hand out there. And did I like it? No. I wouldn't do that. I was like, I do not. I was trying to edit the podcast and I was like, I don't want to be in the bathroom.
I had just got through fighting for my life, and he talking about editing a podcast.
I did not
Well,
want to.
I was fighting for my life, and
I
he
did not
wanted to
wanna-
edit a podcast,
I
and he
did
didn't want to
not.
hold my hand.
I
Wow.
did not want to.
I didn't know he never wanted to hold my hand. This is the first. We just got an exclusive on the Kitchen Table podcast. He did not love me enough to hold my hand in my time of need.
I didn't say I wouldn't, but I
He
did
said
not
he
like.
didn't
I
want
would
to.
hold your hand.
He didn't like it.
but I did not want to.
And he's made it seem like I forced him to hold my hand. Like I forced
You
him to come into the
did.
bathroom.
You did. You did.
I said, I need you to hold my hand because I had to hold myself up to tinkle. It was hard.
No, nigga.
That's
we
what it
sat there,
was.
nigga. I sat there in that chair, hold your head for about 30 minutes. Talking about
It was not 30 minutes.
It was 30 minutes.
It was not 30 minutes. It was like it was like 5.
Well, whatever.
Sure.
Anyhow.
If it's 30 minutes, it probably was like 30 minutes because I was sitting there a long time.
Anywho, well,
That's good.
if any of you husbands out there, what is something that you would do to please your wife? Because I'm gonna tell you, most of us we do it because we love you.
Oh.
Just like you do things because you love me. If you didn't love me, you wouldn't do the stuff that you do. I love you so much that I went to that pool thing with you yesterday.
I had a good time. What are you talking about?
But
the music was trash.
I really did not want to go.
Why not? You should have said that then.
Because only reason I didn't say anything because when you never pick anything, you always be like, babe, if you want to go, just buy a ticket, I go. If you pay for it, so I went. I said there's a lot of stuff. If you want to go, I'm gonna go with you. Do I want to go? Do I care about going? It's a lot of stuff. You don't care about going, but you go because of what?
That just hurt my feelings a little bit.
No, you care
because
about
I had
going.
planned out I wanted us to be real nice and just to float around.
And we did float
in the water.
We had a good time.
But to hear the fact that you didn't ever want to go to begin with, it kind of hurt my feelings.
So it ain't no difference that you didn't want to go see LeBron play, but you went because of what? You wanted to spend time with me.
But it was the fact that I planned it out. And
that's why I went.
I picked it.
That's why I went.
I found the date.
That's why I went.
And you just
that's why I went.
You
Babe,
just pooped on my activity.
It's so much stuff that I do and I take you along that you really don't want to go to.
I enjoy going to places that you think I don't enjoy it. I actually do like it. I just try to put on the front that I don't like it.
Well, see,
I put on the front because I don't want you to continuously think that I want to do these all the time.
See?
But I do want to do it. I want to experience it, but I don't want you to get the mindset that, oh man, she enjoyed it last time. We're going to go this again. No, I don't want to do it all the time. I just want to enjoy the experience the one time. Like, I didn't want to go to so many football games, but I've been to a lot of them when it's a lot.
See, so now you can lie and you be like putting on the front, but I can tell you, like, I really didn't want to go, but I went because of you. And
that you should keep that to yourself because I'm sensitive about my shit. You should keep
guess what?
That to yourself.
Guess what? We had a happy ending.
We had a good time. It was a happy ending of the time. The time was had. I legitimately, honestly, I don't even remember the majority of the night.
She had 2 drinks and she was done.
And baby, I was finished. It finished. I think it was the heat, the water.
It wasn't even hot.
It was hot.
It was like
the water was hot. It was hot.
It was warm water.
It was hot.
I think, well, we ain't gonna go too long. I watched it.
Oh, everybody's watches it.
But I think some people. I didn't like being. It was a adult swim night on the lazy, and we was chilling in the lazy river. I didn't really like being around when everybody was bunched together because one time where the water was like nice and cool at.
You felt like somebody started peeing.
Yeah. I was like, oh man. Somebody peeing in the water. Like these folks. Yeah, but I mean, we had a good time. I had a good time.
I had a good time. We laughed at a lot of people. We made fun of a lot of people.
And forgive me, fat people, but y'all ain't got no booty. Fat people ain't got no.
They do. They got a lot of hips.
They got a lot of stomach,
With
a
no
lot of
butt.
thighs, a lot of. They got some big chicken legs, them turkey legs,
But they butt be square.
them turkey legs, them turkey legs. You like how this turkey? I done seen a turkey before, and when they get them turkey legs, I'm like, hold on, I get a real turkey, and I look, that turkey don't look like that.
He get on my nerves. You're so childish.
But whew, that was a good time.
It was a good
It was a
time.
good time.
A good time.
Alright.
And
Yeah.
had to turn around and get up in the morning.
Yeah, it
It was
was
crazy.
a good time. But that's the. I guess we can end on that. That's a good ending.
Yeah. It was
you
a good
know,
ending.
another great successful episode.
My hair looks terrible. That's why I got this hat on. So don't judge me. Judge your mama.
What she said. We continue to thank people who watch and support us. Last episode actually did pretty good. That's our first episode. We had, we only got 24 subscribers, but
Okay, 24.
but we actually had 70 views, and the views go off of, and our average watch time was for this episode, last episode, to be about an hour and 40 something minutes. We had an average of like 40 something minutes of playtime, so that's good for
That's good.
7. Yeah, so we getting there.
They come for me.
So don't forget to like, subscribe. No, don't forget to like, comment, and like Cam Newton say, subscribe.
Don't do that no more. Don't ever do that
I was
again.
watching that day. Subscribe. What you gonna do, Peggy? Subscribe.
First of all,
We got
he
going on.
stole that
We got
from
going.
Tommy off of Martin.
He said, "What?" But Tommy don't say subscribe.
Yeah, but the way he says
Yeah, I
it,
know. But he goes down the whole list of everybody they gotta say. But I mean, we should come with our own way of telling people to subscribe. So but we'll figure that out off air.
we will off air.
But yeah, this like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
And
There's plenty more to come. This is season 2, episode 2. So I think this is like our 12th episode.
we
13.
back. We back.
All right. So we I stutter a lot.
You
I
stutter a lot.
And I don't be it don't be see.
I remember he used to talk about my daddy for stuttering, bro. Oh,
I was just about
and
to
ever
say
since he was talking about my daddy for stuttering, he be
But that one
stuttering.
time your dad had me on stutter. I'm like,
But you not about to disrespect my daddy on the WWW, okay?
I'm gonna get him. He gonna be in that seat.
We cuts the slander.
He gonna be in that seat one day.
Wow.
He gonna be in that seat one
My
day.
daddy gonna be like, well, what camera I'm supposed to look at? Who I'm supposed to be looking at? I'm gonna be looking at you. I'm gonna be looking over there. You want me to look down there? Oh, wait, hold on, son. Did you like those pants I gave you the last time? Oh yeah, them pants was nice, wasn't they, son? They fit you. How them pants fit, son? They fit good. Oh yeah, they fit good. Oh, y'all need some pots? Y'all want some pots of pants? I got some pots. I can buy y'all some pots of pants. No, y'all don't want no pots. I can get y'all some spoons.
So when I hear like you taking shots,
I'm the one who take shots at my daddy. But that's definitely what he gonna be.
Happy belated birthday, big dog.
Happy belated birthday. That's my dog. That's my dog for sure. That's my dog.
Yeah,
That's my dog.
I be
for
studying
sure.
a lot, but
That's my
yeah,
dog.
thank y'all again for watching.
What he
If you
said.
made it to the end of the episode, we love you.
If you made it to the end of the episode, put piece
thumbs
up,
up in
A
the
Town
head.
down in the comments, and you'll be entered into a raffle to win what? You'll never know until you put the thing in the comments. Bum, bum, bum.
Once again,
Peace
this is
up.
the Kitchen
A-Town
Table
down.
podcast. We can be followed. We didn't even say it last time, but you can follow us on
I
all
did say
streaming platforms at kitchen_table_podcast. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, and TikTok. And we out.
Bye.
Peace.